And away we go. Okay. Good morning, afternoon. Good morning to you, Captain. You always. Why are you always the first one on? First one to comment. See the space. Nvidia cracking up highs again. Oh, you gotta love it. You've gotta love it. Breaking highs again. So all-time highs, funnily enough. Yeah, so just broke a new all-time high with Nvidia. So you gotta love it, especially with earnings coming out tomorrow as well. So I think, do you know what? $500 a share could be on the cards for Nvidia. That would be absolutely fantastic if it is. $500 a share, absolutely fantastic. Hey James, how you doing? Hope you're well. What, did you wet the bed, Captain? This trading market. Thanks, thanks, Farid. You're doing the job of us. You're doing the job of a saint there. All right. Okay. So we're just waiting for something nice to pop. Let's have a look at Promise PMN. It's not. It's had a cash injection here. Private equity cash injection. Up at 220s. Promise Neuroscience. We'll see. It's up 37% today, but it's not really got the kind of range I want to see. But you know, we'll see. Hey Jason, how you getting on? Well, apparently they're going to start allowing you to trade even earlier, Captain. So that's what I'm waiting for. I don't know if it's just CMEG UK or CMEG as a whole are going to be going full market hours a lot to compete with Interactive. So if that's if they do that, I'll probably stick with them instead of trading with changing to Interactive. At the moment, I'm really contemplating changing to Interactive, but let's see. PMN. The markets are up. Well, this time yesterday, the markets were up as well, and then they bloody mosquitoes, and then they came down. So no, it's not overly warm tonight. It's been raining all day, so I'm just gonna turn the SE down, turn the SE off. What's going on with this unit? The battery's dead. Oh, there we go. Turn the SE off. Well, you can have a couple of trades. You never know. You might be able to have a couple of trades before going to bed. Okay, let's see. Will the market be positive today? Let's have a look at the overall market. So we've got the S&P 500. I'm looking at the SPY, which is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. I'm looking at on the 15-minute. You can see yesterday it did finish up yesterday. finished green and up on the previous day. So we had a nice green day yesterday. So that's 2 in a row. Can we have a third one? It's gapping up at the moment. So if you look at this on the daily, you'll see 3 weeks of pullbacks. Yesterday was a bounce day, gap down and then moved up. Finished just slightly up on the day above Friday's closing price, and then Friday finished slightly up on Thursday's closing price. Yesterday we gapped up, and whilst we did pull back, we finished strong and moved up. So now we're above Friday's opening price. So the question is, can we sustain? That's what I would ask. And can we have another bullish day? Tomorrow, I think we're going to have a bullish day, certainly after hours. I'm expecting good results from NVIDIA. And if we get good results from NVIDIA, $500 is on the cards. That's my opinion, not financial advice. I just think $500 for NVIDIA is on the cards after hours tomorrow. It might be on the cards today if it continues the way it's going. Currently, NVIDIA's up at 381, so sort of $20 move, 5% move today, and it could find itself over $500. It's already broke all-time highs this morning in pre-market, so that's NVIDIA. Let's have a quick look at the NVIDIA chart. Why am I saying it? I'm long on NVIDIA. I've got my biggest placement is with on my overall holdings. My biggest placement is actually with NVIDIA, so that's why that's important to me. Probably almost half my long-term holdings is in NVIDIA. I'm thinking not all, but almost half of what I've invested. But in terms of valuation now, since it moved up from kind of low 300s or whatever it was. 320 or something was is my average. I've been in it quite some time, but I've been adding to it as well. So my average is a little over 320 on NVIDIA, and I've got 900 shares of it. So of course I'm going to be stoked that it's up and breaking all-time highs. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? You get a buzz from any kind of when you're trading, you get a buzz from any kind of play. If whether it's a day trade or whether it's a swing trade or whether it's one of your long-term investments, when it starts coming good, you get a buzz out of it. It's that simple. Right. I've been long on NVIDIA for about 18 months now. No, longer. So started with NVIDIA probably about 2 years now, coming up to 2 years. Hey, Alberto. And good evening to you, Ricky. Breaking new highs up there at 482. I can see 500 before the earnings come out. It wouldn't surprise me. I think they try and pricing good earnings, and we'll get that liquidity grab just as the numbers are being released. It'll probably drop about $10-15, and then it'll rally and move probably $40 from the low of that swing low. Hey, good morning, Mike. Good to see you. If anyone's experienced any issues with the stream, let me know. YouTube's telling me I've got issues, but I'm not seeing any on my side. So let me know if you're seeing any issues. Yeah. Dix and BJ's both got earnings today, and I just had the comment in the Discord that you would expect from, you know, juveniles. But cheers, Alistair. Well, have you tried hitting the gear wheel? Hang on a minute. I'm going to change my VPN over. I might lose a little bit of connectivity briefly. And hopefully that will resolve any further issues. I've just changed my VPN server. I was into Hong Kong, so I've moved it. I've moved it. Well, make sure you hit the thumbs up button there, Dom. Yeah, I think it was choppy across the board, but it was the VPN I was using, so I've just switched VPN. I've just switched locations. What I found out is that the backbone in the Philippines isn't great, so the DNS service is, if I can bypass the DNS service in the Philippines, which I can do with the VPN, then I bypass the DNS servers and I get a better connectivity, a better stream, a better throughput. So I'm getting like 400 megs up and down, but it's the DNS servers that are causing problems in the Philippines. So if I go through to the VPN through to you know, Hong Kong or Singapore or wherever, somewhere with a decent backbone, it seems to eliminate the issues. Yeah, been looking at PMN. A bit choppy. Private equity placement is the reason why it's up, and it's up 35%. It's sideways at the moment. It did spike up initially after hours yesterday. It spiked up to 263, and then it pulled all the way back to $2, and it's been kind of sideways and choppy since then. So, will it be a decent one to trade today? I'm not so sure. I think it's found its happy medium there. It looks like it's found a happy medium there. Just a little bit of volatility being introduced as a result of that private placement. Good man stuff. Good man, Dom. Everybody else, get hitting that thumbs up button before it gets busy. We're expecting a busy day today. Why? I don't know. I feel it in my blood. I can feel it in my bones. What are you guys watching? Novavax. Let's have a look at Novavax. Had a good move yesterday. Did anybody catch the SOS move in Power Hour? Obviously, I was snoring by that time, but the SOS from 3 to 4. Novavax is breaking highs. So let's have a look. Is there a catalyst on Novavax, or is it just continuation from yesterday? No, I'm about to find out. So Benzinga, you're about to tell me what I need to know. So Novavax says updated COVID shot neutralized new Omicron strains. I've got a mosquito buzzing around me, and it's annoying me in case it just lands on me. Novavax shares trading higher amid a new COVID wave and rising hospitalizations. That was yesterday. But then today, Novavax's new protein-based XBB COVID vaccine induced neutralizing responses against emerging subvariants, including EG.5.1 and XBB.1.16.6. So that's why Novavax is breaking highs. I thought we're done with the COVID catalyst, but look. I like Almeria. Almeria's nice. Almeria's nice. Enjoy yourself there in the sunshine, Alistair. I've got burnt today. I really have. I didn't have any sun cream on, and I was on the moped. and I got burnt with a vest on. So yeah, even though it was overcast, you just can't be, when you're in the tropics, you just can't be too careful. I'd like a 50k. I could do with a 50k day, I tell you. So I'm at the moment 8. So after I finished the stream yesterday, I think it was just over 5k down yesterday. Managed to make another 2k after the stream ended. I finished 3k down, which means that we've got a little bit of a drawdown to recover from, and we're now 8k in profit. Only 8k in profit on August. So August needs a little bit of work. But I'm not too worried about it because we were ahead pro rata coming into July. We were ahead for August. So by the end of August, we were coming into July, we were 2 months ahead for the year. So that allowed me to make the move, take a little bit of time off, get adjusted, and then ease back into it, which is essentially what I've been trying to do. So some of you may have been missing the day trade recaps, which I'll be starting up again next week on the 1st of September. Well, from the 1st of September, let's just write July and August off as a bad lot from time and stuff. So from the 1st of September, I'll be rebooting the day trade recaps. I may even do it in the morning. I may even do it from by the side of the pool. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, that's common in Almeria this time of year. August is just arid. South coast of Spain is arid in August. It's horrible. Good evening, Cal, and good evening to you, or morning to Cal, and good evening, Neith. Not seeing the velocity with Novavax, but it's like 4 cents ATR, so we've not got the velocity there, but it's a reasonable amount. Farfetch moving, applied. Just looking for some good movers. Tesla is up big today. I'm gonna get that spray on it. Are you following me into here? I thought you were into the tracer point to say, I'll read this in. There we go. I've just gone around with the fly spray. Get rid of those mosquitoes. You've only one, I think. There might be a bunch of them, but they all look the same to me. I know that's racist, but anyone that might say it's racist. But okay, it's a mosquito. Come on, give me a break. Oh, blessing in disguise then, Alistair. Now I've got to wipe all the bloody fly spray off my monitors. That's not cricket at all. That's not at all cricket. Alright, what are we watching? LQR, SOS. I'm keeping an eye on SOS. That's not moving up, but it just popped up at... It's actually popping down. So, applied. Now it's on my glasses. Malaria? No, not here. No real malaria mosquitoes here, Jason. It's the dengue fever I've got to worry about. Yeah, I don't mind DBGI. I'll look at Tesla because Tesla's up quite a bit. I mean, it's a $240 stock and it's up 4%. So that's a big move for Tesla. Look at this on the 15. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here we go. It's gapped up quite handsomely, breaking highs here. Not quite at the all-time highs. We've got to get over $300 for that, but I can see Tesla continuing upwards. Tomorrow, I expect, I've been saying this, I expect NVIDIA tomorrow to break all-time highs. It's just broke all-time highs, but I'm expecting it to break 500. So probably after hours, NVIDIA. And with Tesla and NVIDIA both moving up, we'll see it that pulls the market, providing we don't get stocks like Apple selling off. So Apple's up as well today, which is good. So the market's going to move up. So the three of the big tech giants. How's Microsoft doing? That's up as well. So yeah, I can't see anything bad at the moment from a tech perspective. So the tech giants all up at the moment, and I'm making highs. So long may it continue. All right, now let's have a look at DBGI. Oh, it's gapped up. Was it reverse split? Was it? So it's gapping up slightly. Like almost 12% up. Yeah, 50 cent spread. But I mean, there's no volume at all, and 50-cent spreads. What that means is there's no liquidity at all on this one at the moment. But I have traded this many times in the past, earlier this year in particular, and I think May. DBGI moved quite well, and we had some good moves, choppy but good moves back in March, if I remember right as well. So it does have form for big moves. It did move quite big early this month, went from like 10 to 20 something on one day. Let me have a quick look. What day was that? It went from $10.25 all the way up to $25 almost, $24.75. So that was a big move early this month, and that was the pre-reverse split. So yeah, I mean, had a volume then of 12 million, so it needs a lot more volume. Of course it does. What was this? What was the reverse split? 100 to 1? Have a quick look at that. Digital Brands Group. Got warrants as well, so I don't know if what price the warrants are at. This is up at 1950. Oh, it's 25 to 1 reverse stock split. For every dollar, it's now for every dollar that you add in there, you've now got the same amount. Can't get a happy medium here. It was getting too cold. Now it's too hot, so I'm going to just turn the air conditioning on, but a little bit warmer. I can check Mara for you, no problem at all. Marathon Digital is having a good day. Last I saw it, not much in the way of volume, but it's slightly up on the day. So it's 11:20 right now. When I saw it was breaking highs. I think it was here. No, it was here. We'll look at the 15-minute chart. So it was up there breaking highs. So now it's down at 11:20. It was up testing 11:30. No volume. Typical with Riot platforms and Marathon Digital. Pre-market don't tend to do much. You really got to wait till the bell opens. They tend to follow Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin of late, Bitcoin of late not really doing much. So I'm actually pulling back a little bit from 30k. I pulled all the way back to 26k. So they tend to follow Bitcoin and the price action in the crypto space. But in terms of volume, they don't really tend to get much volume anymore until after the bell, until after the market opens. Nobody really trades them pre-market anymore. Yeah, 25-1 reverse stock split. Well, you've got 7 million. That's not right. Float of just under 6 million it was. Now it was just under 8 million shares outstanding with a float of 6. So, right, okay. Market cap 135 million market cap. Where's my calculator? And where's DBGI now? What price we're looking at? $19. Yeah, so that was $7 million. 7 million float I've got. It's August, Niall. It's August. Things tend to, I mean, if you think about government houses, for example, various governments they take the summer break. So governments aren't doing anything to affect the economy that much. Barring natural disasters and wildfires in Maui and things like that, there's not a lot of fundamental action taking place. So aside from that, you've got businesses downing tools and reducing production and various. There's a lot of different factors, but July and August tend to be a lot quieter months. They don't tend to be as volatile as other months of the year. Now, September starts at the end of next week, so hopefully we'll start seeing more volatility. If you remember last year, September, October, and November were mental. We had some really big movers. And in December, I've only traded half of December because I took the back half. I won't have to take the back half of December off because I'll already be here. But yeah, it's just seasonal. I mean, most businesses are seasonal, and the stock market's no different. That could be interesting. PSTG. Yeah, I thought so. So Pure Storage just announced a partnership with Microsoft. Expanded on a strategic partnership with Microsoft to accelerate their enterprise cloud adoption. So I figured we'll get a spike with Pure Storage on the back of that, as Microsoft's moving up. So I like Pure Storage. It's a good company. Well, I'm watching. It seems to be downwards though. It's made its move up, stone up, pull back. So if you look at this on the 5-minute chart, you have the initial pop, retracement, then the move up, retracement, move up, and then the third pullback's always the dodgy one that you can never get the confirmation. So yeah, if Fulcrum gets to 650, I mean it's 649. It was rejected first thing, but it's looking weak right now. It's not only below the VWAP, it's below the 9 and the 20 EMAs, and kind of breaking lows. So I'm not. Whilst it was on the watch, list, still is on the watch list because not a lot else to watch. It's not something that I'm excited about at the moment, and same can be said with PMN as well. So Promise Neuroscience. This is another one that it popped up and then it's just been so choppy sideways, trading within the range of kind of 190 and 230, so a 40-cent range, up and down, very sideways. The VWAP's almost horizontal, and this is just both sides of it, which is the definition of choppy sideways movement. So both of those big movers, the only big movers this morning, they're not exciting me for potential gap and go, for example. Hawaiian Electric could be interesting if it gets a bit of volume. And it's 200,000 shares traded. Let's go back to the 1-minute chart here. 200,000 shares traded, but not a lot of volume. If you can get over the yesterday's closing price, it has been moving up the last couple of days from the low of $9. This was a $40 stock before the wildfires and everything kicked off. So I can see this going back up towards $20, $25 maybe. Not today, but ultimately it's going to get back up towards $20, $25. A nice catalyst, and the fair market value it actually should be about over $30, providing there's no legal ramifications around the wildfires in Maui that come and hit them in the bank balance. That noise is my happy Chow Chow. She's been groomed today. I was out with her and there was a little tuft on her paw, little tuft of fur. So I'll just get rid of that. I'll just pull it off, and a big clump came off. Oh, okay. So then I went, and all this fur started coming off her paws. I've neglected her for brushing and grooming this last couple of weeks. So that's probably what's been wrong with her. She's had a proper good brush today. If I had 2 buttons, I could probably make a model Miyako out of the fur that's come off her. And the funny thing is, there's as much fur that's come off her, much hair that I've brushed off her today. She actually looks fluffier now than before I started. It's like the dog equivalent to Doctor Who's TARDIS. Do you know what I mean? The more fur you take off her, the more fluffier she becomes. It's just weird. Charles, you're such a glasses half empty kind of guy. I mean, the markets have not opened yet, buddy. I've not made a trade yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to be it's going to be a zero trade day. I mean, we've got 20 minutes before the market opens, and then we can actually have a look. The majority of traders are not trading pre-market, which is why we have lower volume pre-market. Why is Applied moving up? A good question I should be asking myself. It's not on great volume. There you go. So, Applied Digital announces elite partner status in NVIDIA in the NVIDIA partner network. So, with NVIDIA breaking all-time highs this morning, and Applied jumping on that bandwagon and trying to get some action as a result of that, and managing it as well. So it could be one to watch. I'm going to put that on the watch list here, because if they're doing that, they might get some sympathy as a result of that tomorrow on the NVIDIA earnings. Good morning, by the dip. Yeah, it's been like that for a while, for pretty much the whole of August, from what I'm being told, Ricky. Slim pickings from a pre-market perspective. Not a lot of pre-market options. And look, patience is a virtue. No more so in trading. I mean, people think that trading is all adrenaline, and they see the YouTube idiots and TikTok idiots that are all there with the Lambos and the fancy, Dubai penthouses and all that, which they don't own. They've just hired it for a photo shoot to promote their, Discord or Telegram servers or whatever it is. The truth is, most days are going to be like, if you're trading to a plan and you're trading to a strategy, most days it's sit on your hands until something meets your criteria for a trade. But then you've got to be ready to take the trade. Most days it's boring. If you're trading right and you're trading disciplined, it should be boring. You're not going to get the action. I know a few of you want to come on these live trading streams wanting to see the action, but the reality is that's the truth about trading. It should be boring. If it's action and exciting, you're probably trading too big. If your adrenaline's flowing, you're getting emotional about it, you're probably trading either too big for your comfort zone, or more likely too big for your account size, or more likely, highly likely, and then potentially the most cases, both. I was having a conversation over the weekend with a family member about Forex, and they were asking me what I thought about Forex, and what's all this Forex business and all that. I said, well, the majority of people lose in Forex. It's a mugs game. It's an absolute mugs game. Now, you've got a whole bunch of people that are profitable. They're the elite in Forex. Why am I saying that? Well, Forex, if you're looking at the pairs in Forex, the volatility between the pairs is very small. You have to either take huge leverage or have a huge account. Now, the ones that are making money in Forex and consistently making money in Forex are the multimillionaires, because they have huge accounts to be able to put on the line without risking too much of their equity. They're able to put big chunks on the line and then take small gains. So they can make 10, 20 grand a day, but they've got a multi-million-dollar account to do that with. So when you work that out, we're talking like fractions of a percentage gain on their account size. And that's what they would say. So the majority of people that get involved in Forex, and over 97% of them lose money consistently, never profitable. they don't have a big account. They're starting off with 20 bucks. This is the problem with Forex. The barrier to entry to Forex is very low. You can start with $10. So $10, $20, $50. Now, if somebody who's got a $2 million account is making like 2, 3, 5 grand a day, then how would you expect to make any reasonable amount of money that's significant with a $50 account? You're just not. I mean, you can try and put that $50 on with a 200x leverage, in which case you're likely to get blown up because you get swings both ways. And if the range goes against you, you've got no cushion there. You can't hold it and wait for the price action to reach the goal you expect it to reach, even if it does, because you can't have the stop losses and have the risk that you need to have on that trade. And that's one of the reasons why so many people lose money in Forex, is because they don't have a big enough account to trade Forex. They're such a low barrier to entry, and they don't realize that that's doing them a disservice. They need a much larger account to be able to get, modest gains. But that's just me. Forex is, for me, a mug game on that very basis. I wouldn't. If you've got a $2 million account, if you've got $2 million to invest, by all means go for Forex, and you could probably make money doing it. If you trade to a strategy, you probably lose money, but you could probably make money trading to a strategy. But the problem is, with a small account, the odds are against you. I mean, it's like going to the roulette table. And in fact, it's worse than going to the roulette table. Statistically, it's worse than going to the roulette table and only being able to pick out 0. You can only put your money on 0 on the roulette table. Would you play roulette if you were only allowed to pick 0 on the roulette table? Yes, there's a chance that you could win. On every spin, there's a chance you could actually hit that number. But the odds are so stacked against you that the likelihood is you're going to believe in that casino empty-handed. And Forex is very much like that. Okay, looks like the EV manufacturers are all going to miss their targets this year. Apparently, news coming out right now from DigiTimes. So how's Tesla taking that news? A bit of a pullback. I don't think it's going to affect it too much. I'll watch Applied going to move back up. Applied with volume could be interesting. So that's why I put it on the watch list. Fulcrum above the VWAP could be interesting. SOS after a big move in the power hour yesterday could be interesting. I'm not saying any of these are going to move. They're just what I'm watching. So I'm watching SOS for continuation after yesterday's big move at the depth. I'm watching Fulcrum. It's the biggest mover on the day today so far. I'm watching PMN. Promise Neuroscience. I'm not overly optimistic with that. I don't think it's going to stay over $2, but I'm watching it because it's the second biggest mover. I'm watching Applied because, well, it's the third biggest mover. So those are the 4 stocks that I'm watching this morning, and of course I will continue to watch for anything that has reasonable momentum. We've got a little under 13 minutes to the bell. But those are the 4 stocks that I'm watching. Let's have a look at HKD. So AMTD Digital just popped up. I want to know why. We know that HKD has previous form for big moves intraday. If it's got a catalyst, it might be worth putting on the watch list. It's just moved 10% in the last couple of minutes. So, all right, there you go. AMTD Digital announces a 30 million share repurchase program. Breaks highs. This could be interesting. 65, 565 is the high of day at the moment. Back of that share repurchase program. You can see some increased volume. Let's see, where are we? We're halfway through the minute. Yeah, let's get that like count up, guys. We've not even got half of you have hit the thumbs up button. So smash the thumbs up button. You know you want to do it. Do it now. Yeah, you know you want to do it. It's you probably got you probably got this feeling inside that you can't explain. Well, that's what it is. You want to smash that thumbs up button. Do it, and that uneasy feeling will go away. Just hit that thumbs up button, and you'll be amazed at how well the world starts to turn in your favor. Hey Virgo, how you getting on, buddy? Nice to see you making use of those little emojis. I need to put some more of those Tony emojis out there. And if you want to be able to use the Tony emojis, then become a member on the channel. Right. Any lower, I'm going to get out. The range is quite big, actually. Spreads went 10 cents for a second, but they're back to reasonable amounts. Hey, Jason. Yeah, very much so. And this bull fell for it. But, you know, I'm a glass kind of half full kind of guy. So, a little bit of action. I don't mind HKD. Last year it was mental. HKD was absolutely ridiculous last year when it went up to, what was it, $2,000 a share or whatever it was. $3,000, $2,000, whatever. On very little volume. This one and Wadi, within the space of a couple of weeks, were just absolutely mental last year. But of course, they've had the splits and stuff, reverse splits and whatever, and they're a lot more stable now. When it moves, it usually moves well. To be fair, HKD. Super Chip is not. I don't think Super Chip's on the TikTok stream at the moment, but Super Chip was holding this for months, holding bags with this for months. Or was it AMTD it was holding? But this is AMTD Digital, but I think it was holding AMTD for months. And when you get big moves like that, sometimes it's difficult to let go of those kind of bags. So that's another higher day. By 1 cent. We go again. Devil horns on the 5. Need it to clear 570. Need it to close above that 570. Get rid of those horns. Got 6 minutes to the bell. 6 minutes to the market opens. Caught between the spreads right now, just about. It's testing the highs. 5-6 at the highs at the moment on the ask. Needs to get over 570. There's one seller. There's not a big seller at 568, but needs to get over that. Needs a bit of bullish volume. Be nice. We're penny off the ask. No, we're actually even on the ask. There we go. Now we're making money. Now we're making money. That's all it needs is a bit of patience. Not too much patience. You want to take profits as you go. Don't be giving it away, like I'm about to do. So that's $300 I could have taken, which I'm pulling back again. You've got to get the happy balance between taking profits along the way and be quiet. Why am I always in demand when I'm streaming live? So current high of day now is 579. So that's what we're looking for. We're 10 cents behind, but we're just not looking at any kind of new lows. We might just get out. So risking 7 or 8 cents now. On the higher time frames. Little under 4 minutes before the market opens. I don't really want to be holding this at the market open without a cushion. Because I know the volatility this can have. I'm not selling before the VWAP. I mean, they've got the $0.50 and the VWAP very close together. VWAP's at 551 and change. You've got the $0.50 at 550. It's been fairly consistent with the pullbacks. So if it breaks the VWAP, I'll get out. We're at our average starts at 567. That's where the ask is right now, 567. So we're not too far off. Bit of bullish volume again, a bit more bullish volume. Maybe make some highs. We've got 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes to the open. Like I said, I'm a little bit conscious that I don't really want to be holding this into the open. It's the top mover at the moment over the last 15 minutes. Okay, so we've got a little over a minute left. I'm going to change the scanners over because I'm not going to be paying too much attention whilst I'm in this. And it looks like I'm holding it into the open. Like I say, not really what I wanted to do, but we're in this now. I can get 10 cents. At this stage, I can size down and put a stop in place just before the bell. It won't execute, but after the bell, it might do. Let's see if we can get 10 cents on this. Retest the high. 579 is what we're looking for on the ask. 577 on the bid is what we're looking for. Take some profit. And we break that high right now with a bit of opening volume. Put a 10 cent trailing stop in place there. If it pulls all the way back, I get out for no less than a 7 cent loss, really. Well, it depends on the spreads. I might get 10 cent loss with the slippage. It looks like it's pulling back. So let's see what else spikes up and delivers. Yeah, so that stopped me out. Spreads have gone wider. So review that. Last dollar. I'm going to see this up at $6. Decent catalyst. And we get $6. I'll just put a 10 cent trailing stop and watch it. No, I got stopped out for a little bit of profit. Let's go back in and try again. Let's find an entry. Yeah. Nice one, Super Chip. Glad you made bank on it. I was just talking about you before you joined. I go. It's gonna get over 570. It's gonna get over $6. So this is Fulcrum Therapeutics. And that's the high of day. Or session high. Not that much the high of day, but 567 double top there. VFS recent IPO. Smith. LTRY halted. Big spike up. Some bounce on the VWAP again. Let's see, the 610 is the halt level, so yeah, look, I'll take that. Nice $1,200 trade. Thank you very much indeed. As it pulls back, we'll look for another entry. I've 616 is the level up. High of day of 580. Double horns there, don't like them. Look for consolidation there. Let's just widen these candles a little bit so we can see what's going on. Now we'll tap the VWAP again, let's see, and we'll start making a move back up. Right, I'll take the 1250. $900 is a good day at the moment after yesterday. That wasn't that bad. I just traded it poorly. Alright, so now we're looking for 565 or above. Getting some volume. Getting some good volume. Another halt, SHLT. Don't know what the volume's like on it. It's not hit the scanners, so Just pulling back, breaking lows. So that's done. The devil horns was the indicator there to leave it alone. But VFS making some big moves up there at $20. I'm testing 21. Spreads 20 cents spreads. Range 55. It's coverage. That's gone without me. It's going to come back and collect me. No, it doesn't look like it. Partial. Back over 21 will be nice. Range on this 62 cents plus the spreads 10, 20 cents, 30 cents on the spreads now. So you're looking at a dollar risk. How's GBGI getting on there, Cal? Oh, fulcrum back up, testing 575 again. Oh, spreads on this are killing me right now. 2090 on the spreads. I'm like 25, 2095 is my entry. It's like, here we go. Here we go. Come on, move up. Take the bid with you. Break highs, but take the bid with you. I'm just not getting filled. Did. Caught between the spreads trying to get filled. That's what happens when you've got large spreads like that. It's difficult to get filled with limit orders, so I'll just try and I'll get out with a market order next time. Market order out. 800 bucks is 800 bucks. Green's green. Back to Fulcrum. Right, look at the highs on this one. This is, I've missed the move though. It's lovely turn. It's a lovely turn here. You could have got in there for 560, 565 even, but and then got this lovely setup there for the break of highs and missed it. So let's see if we can't get another entry here. How are you guys getting on? Are you green yet? Yeah, that is. Sometimes I kind of curse myself with the shiny object syndrome. I'm looking at multiple things and I look for whatever's moving the most, you know, and it's not always the best setup. Google breaking highs. Nvidia pulling back a little bit. Doesn't surprise me. Is it? No? Yeah, pulling back from 480s. Pre-market, Nvidia reached all-time high. That's good to hear, Niall. Keep it up, buddy. Yeah, VFS that's kind of good to us there. Nice little flag there at the open, and then nice little one there as well that we took advantage of. It's just the spreads along with the range, so it's pulling back quite a bit before it's making a move up, and the spreads are as much as like 30-40 cents, so it's difficult to get filled if you're using limit orders. So you've got to mark it in and out really on VFS. Limit orders are going to be difficult to be profitable on that one. VFS now the top mover of the last 15. Was NYSE. Just overtook it on that one. VFS again. So VFS is consistent. AMC just resumed, was halted. Don't give in this. It's up at the top. Next candle makes a new low. I'll get out. Don't want to get caught in this double top, so I'll risk 500 bucks. I see this at $6. And get up 590, there's a chance of making $6 easy. Well, some big sellers coming in at 88, 89. Oh, there we go. So much for big sellers. with 10-cent trailing stop in there. Made an extra couple $100 on that one. But I just saw a huge amount of big sellers there trying to some big sellers up at the just before $6. So on the level 2, there might not be real orders. I'm not. Yeah, there might be real orders. I'm seeing some decent sizes. That 25,000 seller just went through on the time and sales. 40,000 seller, 50,000 seller. Some big sellers going through. So I'm happy to watch this continue up, and if these this is how money's made. 2,500 shares in here. I've just got 20 cents on it already. I'm 10-cent trailing stop, so I'm good at the moment. I'm happy. This is how money gets racked it up. So I've got a good 18 cents. 18 cents I got on that one, so that was nice. Can't grumble at that. That's a nice trade, nice solid trade. Let's go back to VFS, because that seems to be making moves to the upside. No, it's just choppy sideways now since I got out. It did make a new high, but it is choppy. So let's market's pulling back since the open. This is what they did yesterday. They were looking bullish pre-market, and then they pull back. But they did come good later in the day. So fulcrum breaking new highs. What did DBGI do? Let's have a quick look. Nothing. It's not got the volume. Nobody's trading it. So EFS and Fulcrum, it's where the action is at the moment on these two stocks. Fabrinet's got good move, but no volume. 2U again, similar situation. Low relative volume. My size, yeah, not got the volatility. The Fulcrum and VFS is where the action is right now. Thought Applied might do a bit more, but we'll see. Applied, not great volume, relatively speaking, at 650s. With Nvidia pulling back, I think that catalyst being Nvidia linked is likely to stop Applied really pushing. No volume today yet? Oh, DBGI, yeah. No, there's nobody trading it yet. Have you taken a trade yet, Cal, today? Is it another no trade day for you? High of day, currently 623. VFS down towards the VWAP, trying to make new highs. It's 21. Trying to keep all. It's just trying to keep and hold $21. Thought we might get a bounce at $6. Looks like we broke through that, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. We've four green candles in a row on the 5-minute. No real 5-minute pullback. This could be the first one if it continues red. As soon as you get that 5-minute pullback, then you start looking to the higher time frames for your confirmation. VSAT moved big yesterday as well. Had a lovely day. It went from kind of $14.50 up to $19. So had a big day yesterday with Telesat. Spreads 30 cents, very similar to VFS. Range and spread pretty much of a muchness, so just be careful with this one. 30-cent spread, 30-cent range, 36 cents on the range, and right now 20 cents, 25 cents on the spreads. So just be careful with that. The range doesn't really double X the spreads, which is always a risk. Oh, it does look like it's moving up nicely. The volume isn't huge, so this wouldn't meet my criteria for a good set. It's looking bullish, but it's not meeting my criteria what I would class an A+ setup. This is Telesat, but it has got momentum and it is moving nicely. Applied, the lovely double bottom formation on the 1 minute, and it's at that level. So kind of your trigger would have been 555-ish, 554 there, so 555. You got triggered here. Your stop is down here. It's 32. So there's still you could still get in for a VWAP bounce here with a view to this double bottom playing out. And it's a 20-cent W. So you're looking for a 20-cent move up. So 555, 575, and you'd be looking for the test of the pre-market high. VFS below the VWAP now. Come back to applied in a moment. The VFS breaking lows below the VWAP now. Not really following through, although we've got the healthy pullback on Fulcrum and it's trying to get back over $6. This is too low. Can't hear myself think. Yeah, the volumes with Fulcrum and VFS really, but Applied's got a bit of volume, 2 million. It's low relative volume, to be fair. Yeah, Fulcrum's where the high relative volume is. Let's just put a volume. It's fine. Hasbro. Yeah, it's not a lot moving. Look, if you're green, all green's good green. coming up to the top of the hour. We usually see some action at 10 o'clock in terms of news catalysts dropping at the top of the hour. So let's see what happens. We've got a minute before the top of the hour, and hopefully we'll be able to see some action. BGLC, if you like these lower price stocks, BGLC seems to have a bit of volatility. Not something I'm interested in, but it's got a bit of volatility both ways. 5 cents. It's only like $1.30, but 5 cents on the ATR. So it does have volatility, relatively speaking. Bionexus Genetics. Saw hollow yesterday a lot. Just hit the scanners here. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's horrible. That's not even a patch. Alright, applied. Coming all the way back. So from a 5-minute perspective, potential for a double bottom here on the 5-minute with applied. Had the double bottom here, so that was the cut off at 5:30 or 6:30. Sorry, 6:30 would have been your stop if you got into this break here. So they're not 100%, and this shows exactly that. If you got into the break of this double bottom, 6:30 would have been your stop loss, so you would have been giving it 20 cents or 15 cents. Oh, right, the first time, 20 cents, 25. But now we just broke lows. So that's applied, selling off. Fulcrum below the VWAP now, so it looks like we're done on Fulcrum as well for now. And don't be silly. All the actual data, come on. There you go. Oh, VFS just, wow, was I wrong? Breaking lows, and look at that, just took off. $2.50 move. Up into an up halt. Halt's halt at the moment. No entry. I don't get an entry. Luke, it's great, buddy. Yeah, but I tell you what, Josh, I still think it's down 20 points in 20 minutes, but I still think it's going to hit 500 tomorrow. It was at all-time highs. When you reach all-time highs, it's got to pull back at some stage. That's it in NVIDIA. It's down quite a bit though now, so I still think it'll hit 500 tomorrow after hours. I wouldn't go so far as to say head and shoulders with that one. I thought I got rid of this one already. I have day 23.44. And 348, a new high of day. BFS. Right. It's all-time highs pre-market today with Nvidia, and I just think good news with Nvidia. It's going to smash the 500. It's going to smash the 500 mark. I hope it does. I'm in big with Nvidia long term. Bullish with Nvidia across the board. Why do I always do that? I need to change the batteries on this remote control. Thank you, love. Thank you very much indeed. It's been brought pizza by a beautiful dusky maiden. I love it. I'll scale back in if we get over $25. I'll get out if we break below 23. Make a new low here. So what's a low? 23.80, 23.75. I'm gone. Shut up, dog. Yum. Fulcrum's done for now. Absolutely. Let's find a bit of resistance at 25. So if I can get over 25 on the, let's get out there. I was going to say I was going to scale back in. If I can get over 25 on the bid, I was going to scale back in. But look, it is what it is. Oh, young pizza. Well, it's extended on the 5 minute. Next time it's over 25, that'll be of interest. I actually got decent, and those were limit orders, the last couple of orders. So Fulcrum, if Fulcrum gets back above the VWAP and holds above the VWAP, we're talking about 575. It might be of interest at Farid. But right now, as long as it's below the VWAP, it's pulling back. That's one of the things about the VWAP. It's a very powerful intraday trend indicator. If the action is below the VWAP, it's actually selling off longer term. So just be wary of that. And this one over 25, nice pullback. Over 25 could be back in business. Bit of volume. Those red candles have been lower volume, which is a good sign. The higher volume candles have all been green. In comparison to living in the UK, Luke, 100%. Not a shadow of a doubt, buddy. Oh, you know, this time, Don, this time. Bit of a fake out there. Devil horns on the 5 though. That's and on the 2 for that matter. A gamble. But I always do this. Going in larger on the back end of a devil horns move on a 5 minute, not a good idea. I've not been in the UK, Brandon. I was in Ireland, in Dublin. But yeah, there's tenants in that one now. I'll check up on them actually. Well, I'll leave them to it. They messaged me a while ago about the hot water, but fine. Back over 24 on the bid, and I think we're shining bright. Otherwise, any new load we'll probably get out. There's a new load, but it didn't hold. And then 33. Hammer candle's usually good. But we need to get over 24 and make another move back up. Otherwise, I've given back my profits and then some, which is nothing new. Take the bid with you. Between the spreads at the minute. Oh, they were. Ah. Right below 24 on the bid. On which stock there, Farid? No head and shoulders at the moment. So 5 minute, we've got a narrowing triangle or flag formation. Lower highs, higher lows. On the 2 minute, it's a bit messy, a bit choppy. That's the double horn wicks I didn't like on the 5 minute though. So the fist scotch. What's a fist scotch, Don? On Fulk? Yeah, that's a head and shoulders for sure. On Fulcrum. That's a strong head and shoulders. I'm looking at it on the 2 minute. I can see a head and shoulders. I'm not looking at it on the 1 minute, but I'm looking at it on the 2 minute and I can see a strong head and shoulders there, Farid. Well spotted. When you've got 30-cent spreads, watching the chart is not great. Depending on which way the action is going. At the moment, most of the action is going through between the spreads. All white on the time and sales. A couple of greens. It's mostly white. The odd red. Oh, quite a few reds there. We're making new lows here. It's time to get out. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. I'll look for a bounce on the VWAP. 22.25. Fulcrum is above the VWAP. I don't like it. Needs to get over $6 again for me. Over $6, then it could be of interest. Applied over 650 could be of interest, but it's way off that now. It's 620. HKD, our early loser, breaking highs. Also over $6 could be interesting. Just broke the pre-market high at 580. Fulcrum testing that $6 level. You don't get Scotch whiskey in Ireland, you get Irish whiskey. Gone. The clue's in the name. Scotch whiskey is from Scotland. And you're going to turn around and tell me that no, Scotch came from Ireland. No, it didn't. Ireland made whiskey before Scotland did, but it's Irish whiskey, not Scotch whiskey. The name Scotch whiskey is a clue. Whiskey is a Celtic name, actually. It's a Celtic word. Did we get the bounce? No, not quite. It's like people from Tennessee calling Jack Daniels whiskey. It's not, it's bourbon. Any whiskey connoisseur will tell you that Jack Daniels is not whiskey. In fact, they're being insulted if you say it is. Take it with you all the way up. $26.78 is the whole level. We're way off that. Yeah. Almost made back what we lost. We get 26, over 26, 25, 23. That's another balance. Where did I get it last time? It's exit 24.75. $0.79 on the range and 20 cents on the spreads. So that's basically telling me you need to give this $1 on the risk. I don't really want to be giving it $1 on my risk every time, and then it moves up like $2, $3 in the last case. $84, $49, $68. Okay, let's hit the $26. Come on. Green. Hold 26. Let's see 27. Day 26.58. All right, we're back to 2.5 grand in the we're with 3.5 grand at one stage. This is pulling back. I'll wait for it to pull back to 25.50 by the dips. Seems to be doing that. It's like $1 down, $2 up. $1 down, $2 up. This kind of price action will give you heart attacks. There we go. We're at gold. Happy days. What is it? Get green, stay green, get to gold, get out. Well, I feel like I'm leaving money on the table, but after an up and down day, I'm going to say that's a job well done. So we're at gold. And it's still going. Now, if I was doing the trade recaps, I would have condensed all that into the trade recap. So where I got in, where I got out, but you're as well watching it, so I don't need to do that. So yeah, nice trade, Tony. Well done. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Thomas. Nice one, Tom. Good. Glad to hear it. Look, you're always going to have red days. It's nice to put yesterday and Friday. I had 2 red days in a row. It's nice to put them to bed and actually get to go and get some green on the board. So I think just knock it on the head now that I'm over goal and give the rest a miss. So look, I don't like this tune. It's a bit loud. Yeah. So look. Yeah, no, but absolutely, Josh. So see that's the thing. Thanks, Ian. I'm a momentum trader, so people say buy low, sell high, but I find that risky because you quite simply trying to guess the lows on something that's pulling back is very risky. Now, if you're looking at buying pullbacks on flag setups, that's fine. But I have no problem in buying the highs and break of new high for a move to high. I'm a momentum trader, and buy high, sell higher is kind of what I do. So it does get a bit nerve-wrangling sometimes, but ultimately it pays off. So look, if you want to join the community, come join the day trade with Tony community. If you're on YouTube, Don't forget you can get access to the Discord via the YouTube membership functionality. Come join the Discord. It's an active Discord, trader Discord. We're calling out what we're seeing on the market throughout the day, not just myself, but all the active traders that you see on the stream. If you want to, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you all. Let's have a look. What's on my laptop right now, and you can see it for yourself. Okay, so this is my laptop, this is I've got my Benzinga set up now. If you're not using Benzinga, God's sakes, get on it. It's absolutely essential. If you're not using if you're using Trade Ideas or any other alert service, then fine. But Benzinga for me is probably the most user-friendly. It's most complete. Of the price, Trade Ideas is great, but it's more expensive. Bloomberg terminal, you're paying thousands for something like a Bloomberg terminal. But Benzinga's great. Why did I know VFS was moving up? Because of Benzinga. How did I know HKD was moving up? Because of Benzinga. You can see here I've got my gap scanner here, which is basically the session versus yesterday's close price. I've got my momentum scanner here, which is based on the last 15 minutes. I can change to 5 minutes. I've got a real-time scanner that updates in real time. I've got my alert that tells me of volatility halts, resumptions, price spikes, series highs, etc. I've got my rolling news. Benzinga is so much more though, because you can actually look at this with Benzinga. You just pop out the calendar there, and straight away you can see it opens up on earnings. Who's got earnings today? You've got GDS, you've got Lazy Boy, etc., etc. You can look at what's the economic events happening at the moment. Nothing really. Are there any IPOs? No IPOs today, as you can see, but there are IPOs in the offing later this 22nd, later this week. So I'll just do IPOs for later this week. We've got Dix and we've got BJ's. I've got earnings today, and then we've got Anal with an IPO tomorrow. So I'd lie naughty, but the ticker is Anal. So go for it. But this is Benzinga. That's just that one thing there. I can look at the chart. So I can open a window on the charts here. And what do you do? It's a TradingView chart. Look at that. It's TradingView without having to pay for a subscription for TradingView. So I've got the SPY here on a TradingView chart. So Benzinga, there's so many tools within Benzinga. It really is fantastic. And why am I pushing them? Because if you sign up, I get a kickback. You get a better price, because if you use my link, so let's go to my link tree here. So the link's in the description if you're watching on Rumble or you're watching on YouTube or whatever. The link's in the description. But if you use my link for Benzinga, which is here, try it out free for 14 days. You don't need you don't need any kind of credit card number or anything just to try it out. All you need is an email address and a mobile phone, so they can text you the authorization code. If you like it after 14 days, look at the essential package. You can subscribe on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. You can get 35% off whatever package you go for. DTWT 35. So I'll get a kickback, they'll get a new customer, and you'll get a better price. So everybody's happy. So it's a win-win-win, triple win situation there. If you want to learn how to trade, if you're just coming onto my channel, you're new to trade and you want to learn how to trade, I'm happy to take you under my wing, offer mentorship, and teach you as well based on what I'm doing. And you can see full curriculum here. Come check it out. Don't take my word for it. Take Ed's. Ed will tell you straight away that it's the best thing since sliced bread. You can go monthly, quarterly, or annually. Again, the longer you subscribe in, the better it is. You get more with it for a lower price. I'm giving away free mentorship as part of that for anyone that signs up in August. You're signing up in August, you get a free mentor session directly with myself, Google Meets or Zoom or whatever your choice of online meet it is. What else? Yes. Merchandise. You guys asked for it? Too many requests? I don't think so. Okay. That's having a silly one. Oh, someone's having a DDS, looks like a DDoS on my denial service on my Etsy store, but it's there. Just check it out. I'll just try it out with an incognito window. Yeah, so there's a DDS on Etsy at the moment, so just check it out in your own time. What else? Capital Markets, my recommended broker of choice. I'm partnered with them as well now. I've been using them for years, but I'm now partnered with them, and I've worked out a situation where if you're new to trading and you sign up with Capital Markets Elite through my link, you can get the platform fees reduced by 50%. Well, it's actually more than 50%. $120 for the platform fees for the first 3 months. And then you work with your after that you work with your account manager if you're still not ready to go live and you still want to just use the simulator for that. TradingView. What is TradingView? Well, TradingView is the chart platform. I've just been talking about TradingView and the charts that you get in Benzinga are TradingView charts. But TraderView is my journal. So as you can see, overview for August. It's not been the best of months yet, but look, it's green. So we've had 3 red days so far. 5 green days, 3 red days. And unfortunately, the red days have been quite sizable. Yesterday we clawed back a couple of K off the top. What does that look like overall for August? Well, August we were 8K up on August. We just added another 6K on top of that, so that's 14K for August. So we're not doing too badly. Green's green. And that's all I've got to say about August. But if I look at the year to date, we're way on track. So if I look at August being the 8th month of the year, 120, we should be looking at 960 by the end of August. So we're already ahead of the August pro rata for the year tracking. And 6K a day is what I'm actually looking for, but I'm at 7.5. So I'm tracking well right now. As you can see, August is my worst month. July wasn't as bad as June, but I only traded half of July. I've still got time in August to get above June, and we still had those big three months that really set us up for the year. Times of the day, etc. This is TraderView. Check it out. Again, you can try this out. It's a freemium service. You can log your trades for free. I think it's about 25 or 30 trades a month for free. And then you go up, and it's a few quid a month. It's not expensive. And the higher the subscription, the more statistics you get for analyzing your trades. I recommend it for anybody. You can look at the win-loss expectation and you can see where you are in terms of win-loss ratios, profit and loss comparison. You get the P&L charts there. You can see it's an upwards curve. It's not straight line, but what is? We were in drawdown. We've now got 14K to recover on the drawdown. So we're still in drawdown, but we can get that back this week. Okay, guys, so get rid of that. Back to my Benzinga, and then I will just go back on here. Where's my other little pieces? And I will go back to this here, and yeah, that's kind of me done now. So I'll wrap this up and call it a night. I'll go and play with my little girl and my fiance. So you take it easy, guys. You know where I am tomorrow, same place, same time. I've got a couple of things I'm going to be doing in the afternoon and evening, but I'll be back ready at 8:30, going live. I'll be probably looking at things from 7:30 onwards in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, message me in the Discord from 7:30. You'll see me around from there. 8:30, I'll be live here, trading as normal. Now before the market opens for pre-market, and then first hour to 2 hours of the hour to an hour and a half, 60 to 90 minutes of the open market, and hopefully we'll have another good day like we've had today. So, while saying that, look, Fulcrum's breaking highs. It's up there, up at 625. Nice little pullback here. So we're looking for 630 and above, and that could go some. It's not at the pre-market highs yet, but it's getting really close to testing them. And if it gets up there and breaks the pre-market highs, it could be very interesting. What is the pre-market high? 649. So yeah, okay. Okay, no problem at all, Josh. I can explain that very easily. A drawdown means when you have a losing day, where you are from your highs. So and it's cumulative. So if I have a losing day, then the highest is going to be a 0, and then the lowest is whatever your drawdown is. So from 20k drawdown over a series of 3 red days, I found myself in a 20k drawdown. I've just done 6k, so now 14k in drawdown. If I then if I had a day that 15k tomorrow, it's back to 0. I'm no longer in drawdown. So it's basically a drawdown is where you are, how far you are off your highs. So when you're pulling back, if you're talking to one of these funded traders or prop firms, they will give you rules about drawdown, that you're not allowed to have X amount of drawdown, or 5% drawdown is your maximum. You get booted or whatever it is for drawdown, and that moves with your profit as well. So if you start off with 20k and then you lose 5k, your 5k drawdown. If you then make 20k, you're then up there at 35k. If you then lose 5k, you're in 5k drawdown. Even though over the course of that time period, you're actually 10k up, you're in drawdown because you're off the highs. Does that make sense? That's exactly it, Josh. The amount off the highs. So the amount that you've actually had, the height of your account, the most your account being, how far off you are with that. Okay, well, I will knock this on the head. HKD seems to be moving up. Okay, let's see if we can make 350 quid on a HKD. Break 725. Let's 730 on the bid. Let's have a green day across the board. Day 725. Let's see if we can get 730 on the bid. So we'll look at 730, 735 at this rate. We've got one. We'll make a new high here. pull back to $7. See if we can't make a quid on this. Oh, we're nearly there. There we go. 75 bucks green. I just wanted to clear the red off the day. That was just me clearing the red off. So I've now got three out of 3 trades profitable today. So that was just me doing that. Not risking a lot, but just trying to increase my own stats a little bit, manipulating my stats a little bit. Look, I'm done trading for now. I've got a few other bits and pieces I need to do, and then I will be going to spend some time with my family, which is the whole point of me moving. So if you want to see me do it all over again, we do it again tomorrow and then before the market opens. Said all that. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening, and hope to